Hello guys, and welcome back to another one of these, and welcome back to my corner of YouTube here and everything. Is your humble host Mike Comeau here for another one of these, here for another vlog or radio show episode. I think it's one or two. So hello everybody, welcome back. I hope you guys will have enjoyed the one yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a long one. And such, and everything else. So I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. You guys are having fun. Still one more day left. So and everything else. I wanted to come to you guys. It's about 10:30, about 10:15 at night. So I thought I'd shoot a 15-minute video and then 20-minute video and then say adios. I would have recorded this on my phone, but but my phone's at like 2% because I've been using it all day, and I had to charge it up a little bit after work because I had to talk to Megan for a half an hour, and catch up with her, see what she's doing and whatnot. And so officially, so if you guys, the way things are right now, so I just want to update you guys on Wednesday next week. I'm going to be hanging out with Tom and the guys in Boston. It's going to be good to see Tom, Hunter, and Danny again after all this time, and everything else. So yeah, Danny always been an interesting guy, and probably one of my favorite high school friends. It's just a shame I can't hang out with him more because he's only up here from Connecticut every couple of months, and when he does come into town, it's obviously very special. And we can just talk about anything. The only thing we kind of have to stay off is politics, because politics is kind of a really is a flame-inducing topic, so I don't really want to do that. So yeah, and such. So my day was just I went to work, came back home. I actually ordered some food. I actually went down to one of the sub shops, ordered some food, came back, ate it. Been trying to watch the Nürburgring 24, but unfortunately it's under a red flag because apparently there's rain, go figure, in Germany, because it always rains in Germany because it's always dreary and cold in Germany. So, and when it rains in Germany, it rains hard. So, race isn't resuming till 8 a.m. Their time. 8 a.m. their time, which is like 2 o'clock our time, on the eastern seaboard. So they're going to redo the race, and they're going to extend it to the afternoon because they want to get the running in, and they stop the session because normally if there's a rain delay at the Nürburgring, usually it's 2-3 hours, and then they race again. But it rained so badly this weekend that they had to stop it. So it's going to end up finishing at like 2 o'clock on 2 o'clock in German time. So hopefully they'll be able to get the rest of the race done. And they only did about 6 hours, so they'll only get like 12 hours in or something like that, which is going to suck. But and such like that. So they'll, if the conditions don't improve, then they're going to call it off. But hopefully the conditions do improve. I think it's like 4:20 over there right now, or 5:20. It's early in the morning, so they have a pit cam notice and such. So they'll update everybody and everything else. So everything's good and such and everything. So it's all good. So I think with episode 102, I just want to do a nice, easy radio show because I don't want to really move around and make you guys hurl and me talking, because I want you guys to just see me talk and just do whatever and such. So it's all good and such. So I wanted to just go in and just tell you guys that I actually I'll probably do one of the Target videos on Tuesday, maybe some Tuesday next week. I'll do it in the next 3 days, and then part 3 will probably be over the weekend, next weekend, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to try to do this within a 3-week period, so I don't have to keep the series, because I want to end the series as quick as possible, because I want to try to do the quick and easy in and out so people can watch it, and it won't take you guys a long time to get the next installment of it, because I obviously want to tell you guys my story of Target, and just let it leave my system for the final time, and just kind of spill the beans, spill the tea, if you will, on what I experienced, so and such. And I really want to just make it clear that I'm not trying to bash them or anything. I'm just trying to tell you guys what I experienced and how it made me grow and everything else. So, and I told you guys in yesterday's video, which is like 34 minutes long, so hopefully you guys can strap in and get ready for that one. Buckle your seatbelts, because that's a long one. So, and everything else. So excuse me. Kudos to that. Kudos to me for doing a long video, and it's because I was just in the mood to do a long one, and you know, I just had some time to spare, and I had time to talk, not really having the parents around because the parents are away down the Cape, so I thought I'd spin my gums. So I thought I'd thought I'd beat my gums a little bit and just give my impressions on what I think on what's been going on lately. And obviously I did some Mafia Definitive Edition talking yesterday. I did a couple missions. Actually, I did a couple missions, but I'm not gonna delve into too much. But I love that game already. The amount of detail it goes into is just absolutely amazing. I'm definitely looking forward to. I'm definitely looking forward to playing the whole game and finishing it in the next week or so. It's like 20 missions long. I'm like 8 missions. I think I'm like 6, 7 missions in, and it's real. The game is really good. I think I've only died maybe twice in the game already, and I've had a couple close calls, but I seem to know well. And I did the racing mission on the first try. It didn't take me too long to do the racing mission, fair play, because I just know how to drive race cars, and that's what counts. So, and everything like that. So, everything else. I just want to say that I think 2K and Hangar 13 did a really good job of making this game and updating it. Obviously, there was a couple of things they overlooked and did whatever, but I think they'll do some DLC and that'll even things out. So I'm pretty sure as time rolls on, they'll do DLC and they'll obviously do alternate stuff. They'll add in cars and story missions and such, so that you can keep the main game moving along, and but we'll have to see what they do, because it's not certain of what they're going to do, and what they're going to do and such. So I'm just going to play the game as it is, and when the DLC rolls out, I'm obviously going to play it and download it and play it, so I can, and I'll show you guys some free ride when I get my mic, actually, so, which should be coming in the next week or in the next couple of days or so. And then as I said, I'll do some other gameplay, and I'll resume Pokemon White, because I think it's like 17 episodes in, and I don't think I really got around to finishing it and whatnot. So, and the Acura sports car, the IMSA sports car series is also running at Mid-Ohio tomorrow. They're doing qualifying tomorrow, and they're also doing that. So that series is going to come to a close at some point as well. And stuff like that. So I'm not too It's been an action-packed weekend, and I think next week's going to be even greater. So, and everything. Um, so yeah. Um, yeah. Um, what else do I have to talk about? I just want to remind everybody that this series is recorded on um, my own time, on my own volition, and everything else. So whatever comes out, I just want to let everybody know whatever comes out of my mouth, it comes out of my mouth. So and all the feelings and emotions aren't faked, and everything else. I've told you guys my opinions on certain things, so nothing is held back or nothing is sugar-coated in this series, because I don't feel you guys will get the gist of the content if I fake it, and if I sound superficial or sound elitist, or if I'm just one of those YouTubers that just doesn't think that thinks that every other YouTuber is inferior, because my channel is very small. I'm not very big, so I don't act like a big one, but I obviously will say what I need to say, and I will say it just. So, and that includes my emotions, my feelings, and my real life. So, so you guys will know that I've been away from photography for 4 years, and well, not 4 years. It feels like I've been away from photography for 4 years because I'm way away from them. So I've been away from them for 4 months, and while I feel good being away from them, I won't make it. I won't lie that there's some things I miss about being there, and some people I interacted with, and so on and so forth. But obviously, at the end of the day, I ultimately had to make the decision to make the jump to somewhere else, so I could be happier, and I am with the decision that I made, because I think the place I'm at now is a better fit. But I'm not gonna lie to you, everybody in the audience. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't hide it that while I'm happy and overjoyed that I'm out and everything's going good, I'm not gonna play it off and hang a fake smile half the time, because I like to be realistic as heck with you guys and with the viewers. But I have a lot of new energy and stuff, and it's pushing me along and such, and I really feel good about myself. But I'm not gonna lie, I do miss not talking to April. And while I get a lot of energy from the interactions, whether they be small or large, I really haven't had a very big one, be a text with her in a while. And to be honest, not seeing her, in person for a while, has had side effects on me. And it's really, now, well, it's very harsh on, while she doesn't, I know she's happy that she's in another spot in her life, and that she's getting the privacy and the that she deserves, and that her life is not as eventful where she is now. I think a couple hours ago, I think she posted some photos of her, because I think she was bored at work, and she wasn't trying to doze off while she was doing security. I think she was in a break room at work the other day at work, and I think she was doing a little arts and crafts there, and she ended up doing something to amuse herself, because she was trying not to nod off. And I feel that's kind of a thing, that she's kind of living a normal life now, and that she's not completely in fear that Target is going to absolutely ruin her mind and drive her out of her mind, because now she can focus, because now she has something to focus on new. But I really just feel the pit in my stomach. I can't really replace the feeling at all, because while I did make a good, while it was a good decision to leave and go someplace else, you know, for both of us, it kind of puts a kind of a strain on me, and I think she might feel the same way, you know, not having the same connection she does back then. Now, obviously, I cherish the moments we talk and this little interaction. I mean, her wishing me happy birthday the other day, but and that gave me a lot of energy. But still, part of me is still missing her, that physical, person to person interaction that we came to know and love. So, and we've been trying to talk to each other via messenger and other means so we can talk, because we haven't talked in a while, and I can tell, you know, the way we're answering each other, it's the connection's not there, and you know, I'm missing that. Part of me feels, as I said, part of me feels great that she's moved on and that she's gone to another place and of work, but it just doesn't feel the same not having her around. I said, you know, having Megan and Tom as friends is great, but as I said in the last video, she's a very important person. She led to a lot of my character development and my personality development while I was at Target. And it just, you know, not that I'm regretting it. I'm not saying I'm regretting my decisions, but part of me just misses that warm and very strong interaction that we used to have, and not having that it's not ripping me apart, but there is still a pit in my stomach, and I try to remember her every time I do something, or if I watch anime or something. She's always with me, but it doesn't replace being in front of that person and talking to them and such, and it just sucks to have that feeling. And ultimately, I think it's because of the choices I made. And it boils down to that old saying that you do not know what you had, or what you had in front of you till it was actually gone. And I'm starting to, you know, feel what that saying means, because it just doesn't feel the same anymore. It just, I know that's part of the growing pains, and I'm realizing that now. And obviously, I'm going to go stronger because of it. But it just hurts, you know, every single time. You know, I think of it, or you know, I see her messenger, and you know, I send something to her, and you know, it takes a while for her to answer it back. Or I just don't want to go on Messenger, and I want to go on and figure out when we can talk, but Messenger is obviously not going to be the be-all, end-all. I have to admit, it's not the greatest way, because I'm pretty sure person-to-person interaction has always been my way of doing things, and it is something that has got our friendship in trouble before, and heavily relying on that sort of put a break in our friendship beforehand. And